After a long ride from I'm just coming out of the embassy now, the Dutch embassy. It's behind me. It's not far from here. This area is actually a diplomatic area. Okay, as an international student who intend to study people, let us talk today about this opportunity in Europe. And remember, I've been saying that from it's not today. I have been singing this since June and July, telling you guys that admissions will be opening in most universities in Europe from September. Now, these admissions may be for February 2026 or September 2026, but I'm not really that interested in February 2026 because I realize that most of the programs are not open for this particular intake. So in this case, what are we going to do? Let us go and chase the opportunities that are still ahead. And I think this is the best thing to do. That is why I tell some of you that once you apply for a school which is accepting applications for February 2026, also endeavor to do applications for September 2026. Now, moving further, let us talk today about universities in Norway, requirements to apply, acceptance rate, and some other details you need to know that involve these institutions. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because one, Norway is deliberating on reducing or removing tuition fee. Okay, and I told you guys in my last video that it is now left for the various universities to make a decision on this because it looks like Parliament already told them. Because remember, before Norway used to be tuition free, but as of last 2 years, it wasn't tuition free anymore. Now they realize that international students are not coming. Well, I do not know why they have decided to remove the tuition. And if you check very well, Norwegian universities are charging a lot of money. Now, when you go to the universities in Norway, you will still notice that they still have these tuition fees on their website. If you watch my previous video where I did about studies in Norway, I said that why there is deliberation going on behind the scenes with the universities, with the government, with the officials, right? Put two things in mind. Apply to at least two Norwegian universities and hope that they remove the tuition fee and bring it back to zero, or they reduce it to maybe 5,000 euros, 4,000 euros, then you can be able to afford if you can afford. Okay, these are the two things I said. So there is a possibility that since they are discussing about it, it may be free, it may not. So this information is just for academic purpose to guide you on what is happening. But I'm going to still give you some universities and their tuition fee ranges. Then you can now go to the programs or to the school website and verify. I'm going to put all links below. There will be 3 links below. The first link is the link to the channel for Canada videos, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and of course Japan. Please subscribe to the channel. It is below in the video description box. Then the second link will be a link to book a call with me if you wish, but everything is here because I teach you here on how to do it yourself. Okay, but if you can't do it, then you have to figure a way out. Now, there are key points you need to note when you are trying to apply to Norway. One, if at all they do not remove the tuition fee, or even if they do remove it, understand that you still need to do what they call blocked account. Your school is going to give you the account details for you to transfer your living cost money into that account. Your school in Norway, I mean. Secondly, understand that in Norway, you are going to be doing the application using a website called Sonagsweb. This sonagsweb.com is a website used by all Norwegian universities, and that is where you are going to do your application, uploading of your documents. And once you upload, pay attention, you will not see submit button, because normally when you upload a document online, they will tell you submit, but it is not on Sonagsweb. As soon as you click Sonagsweb and then choose the document from your computer, it goes and then clicks, it just go directly. Okay, so before you upload any document on Sonagsweb, make sure you check very well to be sure of the document before you upload. Now, that is option number one. Number two site you need to take note of is UDI. UDI is the website you are going to be using for Norway visa application, visas, residence permit, permanent residency, all those visa applications. Okay, the website you are going to use is called UDI. Now, if you want to move to Norway, another website you should pay attention to is called NORWAY. Now, this NORWAY website is the website that will show you almost everything about the type of universities in Norway, then the universities type, like the various universities, because there are I think 4 or 5 categories of schools in Norway: normal schools, applied sciences schools, and so many others. There are about 4 or 5. Then under them you have subcategories like different universities. So from there you can know the school you want to apply for or to, and I will encourage you to always pick between applied sciences and normal universities and verify if that school is actually a public school and can bring you to Norway. Now remember, for you to get a visa to Iceland, you will go to the Norway embassy. For you to get a visa to Norway, you will go to Norway embassy. So these are the sites you need to pay attention to. Now, the first school I want us to talk about is this university called the Western Norway University of Applied Sciences. Okay, this is an applied science university, and if you want to study anything related to climate change management, you want to study anything related to health, aging, and rehabilitation, you want to study anything related to maritime operation, or anything referring to maybe related to software engineering, please check these universities. This particular one I mentioned to you, it is so important because at the end of the day, you already know what you should expect. These are master's programs. They also have PhD programs I didn't talk about. So please put this into consideration. And now let us look at how much you are going to pay when it comes to tuition fee in this university. First of all, this school was created in 2017, and it is a public university with a very high acceptance rate. I think this should be the highest school in Norway with the highest acceptance rate. And equally, tuition fee range from between 190,000 Norwegian krone to about 250,000 Norwegian krone. You can convert to your own local currency, please. And application usually start around October, November, December. In fact, it starts October and closes December. So please pay attention to these details and make sure you put in your application. Now, tuition fee range for the various programs. Remember, I gave you a range before. Now, the various programs will charge. Climate change management is about 260,000 Norwegian krone. Health, aging, and rehabilitation is about 180. Then maritime operations is zero tuition. Now, why is it zero tuition? Because it's a joint degree. Like once you graduate with that degree in Norway, it is something that is like together with another degree coming from another university. That is why it is cheap. So you can actually, in fact, they don't charge anything. Probably this is for EU nationals only. But again, you can always verify or communicate with the department. Then you also have software engineering. Now, put all these things together and ask yourself, if I apply here now, looking at this tuition fee, can I pay? Can I apply? Just try my luck since it's application fee. This should be a question you should ask yourself. And what if the government later says, okay, those who applied are not going to pay application, are not going to pay tuition fee. There is no more tuition fee. It will be luck on your side. But if you look at it now and you say, oh, what is Milton even saying? At the end of the day, you do not apply. You are the one who is going to lose a lot. Now, understand that proof of funds, once the university give you their bank and tell you to transfer your proof of funds, which is the living cost, know that you are going to transfer between 150 Norwegian krone. Okay, because the proof of funds is about 166,859 Norwegian krone as I speak to you. Now, this is about close to 14,500 pounds, okay, or let's say euros. And you need to be very strategic when trying to choose universities. Now, I'm just talking about one university here. Like, I haven't mentioned anyone, but you should digest this information and always remember that I'm going to make a video about the other institutions and all the programs that they offer and their tuition fee range. please, I encourage you to check them out. If you have to apply, if you have HND, I will consider, like, I will maybe ask again to see if that is how much you are going to pay. Okay, other universities I can mention, or another school I can mention, is Oslo Metropolitan University, and this one was created in 2018, and they have branches in two areas, one in Oslo and one in another city. I can't remember very well. Then also, if you want to study based on merit, if you really know your results are good and you are looking for a school to drop an application, go to this school. They always work on merit base. And equally, if you have 2-2 from Nigeria, or maybe 2-1, try your luck, give it a chance. And equally, tuition fee range from 190,000 to 290 Norwegian krone per year. And also, application starts October. So you have two institutions, two links will be there for you to check the programs of the other school. And please do not forget that without work you may not get anything. It is the way it is. Life is very unfair now to so many things, or so many people. So please follow these instructions, and then when you apply, of course, you know the requirements already, right? If you don't know, let me elaborate again. You need your passport, English proficiency if they ask for it. Then also you need your academic credentials, okay, for high school, which is your O and A levels, maybe WASI, maybe WAEC. Then you also need your bachelor's degree transcript and certificate. These are the documents that you need to actually apply for this particular university, or just the common documents. I do not think Norway will charge you a recommendation letter, but I know you have to inform your school for them to confirm. Some other universities are not like this. They have a different approach. I'm just explaining what I've seen in Oslo Metropolitan and Western Norway University of Applied Sciences. So please, see you in another one. I will be dropping a video on YouTube, and please share this video and like the video for us, so that we can get many more people to digest this information. I hope this helps you. We meet again in another one.